Hi, my name is Michael Noltemeyer. I'm a writing instructor in the core curriculum, and I'm going to talk today about reflection. So reflection is a point of emphasis in the Ignatian pedagogical paradigm because of its importance in deepening students' understanding of what they're learning and why it matters. I know many faculty members across the university ask students to write reflections for that very reason. I want to suggest today that asking students to write reflections can be just as useful to us as teachers, specifically in the context of evaluation, another Ignatian emphasis. Over time, I think every teacher's had the experience of reading a student paper and thinking, what happened here? You can still assign a numerical grade to reflect the student didn't meet the standards, but in those cases where you don't understand what they were even trying to do, it can be very difficult to provide useful feedback to help the student work toward those standards. That's where reflections come in. I often ask students to accompany a paper with a short reflection on the communicative choices they made therein. That reflection in turn makes it much easier for me to say, oh, I see what you were trying to do. It didn't work just yet, but you're not far off. And this small tweak will make a big difference. Or maybe if this is what you wanted to do, had you thought about trying it this way instead? Regular reflections allow you to have a semester-long conversation with students about their progress, helping them to calibrate and internalize their own standards of good writing. Another way in which I've used reflections as a tool for evaluation is when, for example, a student forgets about an assignment deadline. Obviously, during the pandemic, there are a lot of extenuating circumstances. But in cases where the fault lies with time management or prioritization, or sometimes even things like plagiarism, I often ask students to write a reflection on what went wrong and what they can do to prevent the problem from happening again next time that situation comes up. That reflection earns them the right to submit a late or a makeup paper. And based on the feedback I've gotten from students who have done that assignment, the lessons really seem to stick with them. Often, I think what they learned in writing those reflections might be even more important than anything actually listed on the syllabus. So that's my 2 cents on the ways in which reflection can also be put in service of evaluation, and I hope you find it helpful.